All right, guys, we're back. Yeah, I've just been kind of going off the top with these videos. No editing, nothing, straight from the heart. Um, I think that's the most real, and I hope you guys have been enjoying. Today, I want to be talking about how isolating myself improved my growth a lot, especially this past year. Um, I don't know really where to start, but I've learned a lot this past year. Um, I've been sober 9, 10 months, something around there, 9 and some change. Um, but in my case, I was, not forced to distance myself, but in order to be the person I wanted to be, I had to distance myself because how I am, it's hard for me being around a same group of friends or same people that you would partake in the substances with. Um, you have to build that self control. Self control just doesn't come out of nowhere. And previously, that's where I struggled when I did the 75 hard and get to the 30-day mark. That self control, your brain convinces you, your brain does crazy things and it convinces you always back again that it's okay to drink again. It's okay to do your substance again. And this time I finally learned, like, hey, like, if I'm going to do this, I need to reevaluate my life, reevaluate who I'm hanging out with. Um, and this isn't anybody's fault but mine. It's not my friend's fault that I did, drugs, alcohol. It's not my family's fault I did drugs and alcohol. It's my fault. And I made the conscious decision to isolate myself for a little bit. It's been, you know, 9, 10 months, almost a year, where I haven't really hung out or seen most of my friends. And I still love them all. My great friends. They respected the distance. I've got some really good friends, but this space allowed me to grow so much as a person because when it's just you alone with you, you know, people would call it lonely, but I wouldn't even really call it lonely because it's just hanging out with yourself. Uh, I've always been comfortable with hanging out with myself. Or I thought so, not when I was drinking, but now I am. Um, some things I've learned is like I've gained this confidence. Before, when I was doing substances, I was hiding in my room 2, 3 days, not leaving because I didn't want to like see anybody else. I was embarrassed. I was sad. I was hurt. I'm like, man, I don't want anybody to see me like this. And being by myself allowed me to understand these things. Like when it's just you thinking, like your mind can go 10 different directions. And, it's a Friday night, everyone's going out. I'm home. I'm reading a book or something, like doing something other than partying, going to the gym, doing the things I need to do. Um, and it's not easy sometimes. You got to wake up early, you got to work out every day. Sometimes it gets boring, but it was so important to my growth because this last 6 months I've been working in the background. I've had social medias going on before I came out with this that you guys don't even know about. And that alone helped me build my confidence level up to talk about things like this because this isn't easy. It's getting easier as I'm doing it because it's comforting knowing other people are going through it, and I like to help people. That's one of the things I enjoy, and now it's kind of like it's feeding off me. When you guys are enjoying it, it makes me enjoy it more. So I'm gonna keep it coming, and but just that the confidence level. Before, I wasn't able to leave my room. Now, speaking in front of the camera, I'm posting on YouTube, things like that, voicing my opinion, um, because I'm comfortable with myself now. I'm finally comfortable with myself, and I don't care what other people's opinions are about me, because finally I know who the fuck I am. You guys know who the fuck I am. I'm not hiding anything. I'm I'm voicing all my mistakes in front of you guys, owning them, and showing you how I've learned from them. So hopefully some of you guys don't have to make the same mistakes. Um, because it's okay to make mistakes. People fuck up big time. And I'm sure I'm gonna make some more mistakes. Not with my sobriety, but with mistakes happen. That's what you do about those mistakes. Do you own them? Do you move on? And isolating myself from friends, family, not really family. My family's been rocks for me through this whole thing, and I love them so much for that. Some people don't have that, so I'm grateful. But yeah, just the isolation, because when it comes to sobriety, you associate alcohol, drugs with the same places, friends, people, any senses that you relate to alcohol. People, every time someone goes to the beach, they drink. Sometime whenever anybody goes to the bowling alley, they drink. You associate alcohol and drugs with these things. So when you're trying to get clean, you kind of need to avoid those things at all costs, because it is a huge trigger. Yeah, basically what it is. It's a huge trigger, and it's almost nearly impossible to just do it on your own. And another thing with isolating myself is I knew I needed help for a while, but it takes a while to build up the courage to reach out to someone and say, hey, I'm slipping downhill fast. I need help. Um, and I reached out for help, and then I still avoided getting the help, but the first step is reaching out to get help. And that's the biggest task to do, because you have to openly admit to someone else that you have a problem. And I had told some of my friends, and you know, people don't understand who I am, or what I'm about. I'm I was an addict. I needed help, because I had tried so many times. I'm a very disciplined person. Like, if I was strict to my diet plan, I'd eat ground turkey every day, no sauce. Like, I'm disciplined. And the one thing I could not kick was alcohol. I would always resort back to it. Um, so a lot of my friends just didn't understand. Like, they wanted to help me. Um, Not blaming them whatsoever, but they'd be like, "Bro, just fucking stop. Just fucking stop." I'm like, "Bro, I'm trying. Like, you don't understand." But isolating yourself. So when it's just you and yourself, you're the only one that has to figure things out. You don't have other people's opinions telling you what to do, telling you need to do this, or telling you how to do things. You don't have anybody judging you, because a lot of people judge you. A lot of people are like, "Yo, dude, you're recording yourself in a video. Like, what the fuck is that?" Like, when you're by yourself, you do the things you want. And when you do them confidently, people will follow. If you're a true leader, people will follow. Um, if you give respect, people will respect you back. Um, and if they don't respect you back, fuck them. But typically, you give respect, you get respect. Well, I've learned so damn much just reading in your own thoughts. You get to figure things out, work through things, write things down. Write out how you're feeling. Write out all the things you're grateful for. Start manifesting things. Dream about things. Um, but what I'm getting at here is, you know, it's up to you whether you want to isolate. It's super hard to isolate, especially if you're in your hometown or something. Your friends are all around, or you live at home. You're in an environment where you can't really escape. That's what we're here for. If you're in an environment you can't escape, I'm building something, where you can lock in for like 3 to 6 months. You can really change your life. And if you're in somewhere where you can't escape, like if you're in a toxic family, or if you're in a toxic home, if you're in your hometown and you're struggling to get away from friends, you want to stop drinking so bad, or you want to lock in, you want to get your life together so bad, but you're in a toxic environment. What I'm building is a support system, a set of guidelines, a lifestyle that can support you in those toxic environments. Not only am I going to be here, with what I'm building, I'll give you my personal number. Call me when you need, yo, I'm itching to fucking drink. I got you. I'll talk you through it, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, I don't think about tomorrow. I think about today. I know I'm not drinking today. I know I'm not doing drugs today. We'll deal with tomorrow when it comes. And what I'm building is a day by day process system. You wake up in the morning, you promise yourself you're going to lock in, you're going to do the things you need to do. Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will come, or maybe it won't. Hopefully it will come. But what I'm getting at here is, wherever you're at in life, if you can't get away, it's hard for people to get away. You don't have money. You're living at your parents' house. You're saving up to get away, but you don't have enough money to get away. But you really want to lock in. You really want to lock in. I'm here. I'm building something, and it's coming soon. I want you guys to stay tuned. I really want to help people, because I know a lot of people are going through this shit. This is all coming straight from the heart, guys, and I truly mean it. I really appreciate all the support. It really makes me want to keep making these videos, keep producing content, because I will build something bigger than myself. I will be successful. I will be wealthy, because I truly believe that. And I believe in myself now. I'm confident in myself now, because I locked in, because I isolated myself, because I sacrificed all these things, because I wanted to be a better person, because I wanted to do the things I needed to do. So, peace out, guys. Thanks for tuning in.